My first question to you before we get into UPI is, as far as the paperless and digital fintech revolution is concerned, how do you see it gaining traction over the next few years?
It has been happening pretty fast. So far as the electronic payments part is concerned, now the electronic transactions is almost 70% of non-cash transactions. So a few years back, 5 to 6 years back, it was 30-70. Only 30% was electronic and 70% was paper. Thanks to the growth of electronic payments, now electronic payments is 70% and 30% is paper. So it has the role has reversed. So from the payment transactions itself, I can see that electronic payments are growing. And I also see that the kind of non-paper transactions means electronic transactions is growing. From the experience of financial inclusion, I know out of 240 million new accounts which have been opened under the PMJDY scheme, nearly 2 million accounts have been opened purely on eKYC, no paper documentation. So that itself is a very good thing, and that indicates that paperless transactions are happening in the country.
Sir, my next question is on UPI, of course. How much of a game changer do you think that's likely to be? And especially with the whole Bharat payments as well coming up, a combination of both would really be a big game changer for us.
It is a game changer for the reason that the entire banking industry has collaborated in creating a platform which is something new, which is completely aligned with two-factor authentication, but giving an experience of a single factor. It brings a new concept of virtual payment address, which is like an email-like of address. So moving away from IFSC code and account number, which is very cumbersome. So the way I say my address is AP Hota at SBI, that means I maintain an account with SBI. If somebody has to pay money to me, send AP Hota at SBI. If I would like to pay money to somebody, I just ask the payment address and I send the money. In fact, that payment address at SBI is not necessarily that I have an account with SBI. It is a fact that my payment details are with SBI. So my account may be with maybe somewhere else. So it really makes my account structure some completely personal and confidential, and at the same time I keep transacting. Immediate send, immediate collect is possible. Bill payment is possible. So whole new type of payments on a real time is possible. That is why it is a game changer.
And what, in your view, are the biggest challenges that you're facing currently, and when do you see this entire process of UPI completely panning out?
Implementation of UPI would require a good deal of adoption of technology at the bank level. In fact, technology adoption is quite tricky, but it is doable thing because the technology people would work and really do it. The real challenge comes on consumer adoption. So for consumer adoption, banks would have to reach out. We at NPCI would have to reach out as a cooperative for all the banks, and we have just started that work in this regard by really coming to the media and talking to them and creating a bit of excitement with State Bank and HDFC Bank joining because a few other large banks are already there. Now we would start another educational campaign. And we would also show them bring out new use cases like bill payment. We plan to bring it out in UPI 2.0, the bill payment, because it is a day-to-day use of the consumers. So that way really we would like to really increase the consumer adoption. It is a slow process. As on today, we have got 1.4 million consumers who have registered in 1.5 months' time. And I believe with the major banks coming in and with some publicity happening, by March we would be able to reach 25 million customer base.